Of the many ways to spend a snowy afternoon, my favorite is in the kitchen. Today I'm making an old-fashioned chocolate cake with candied oranges. Start by cutting the orange into 1/4 inch slices. Place the oranges in a saucepan and cover with water. Bring to a simmer and cook gently for 10 minutes. Drain the oranges and rinse under cold water. Repeat this blanching process one more time. While the oranges cook, cut a sheet of parchment paper to fit in the bottom of a cake pan. Rub a little butter on the inside of the pan and don't forget to butter the parchment paper. After the oranges have blanched for a second time, rinse out the pan and add the sugar and water. When it's boiling, carefully drop in the oranges. This cake recipe is my grandmother's and is perfectly adapted for high altitude. I start by creaming together butter and sugar until fluffy. Add in an egg and a teaspoon of vanilla and continue mixing. This recipe calls for soured milk, which you can make by stirring a bit of white vinegar into fresh, whole milk. Sift together flour, cocoa powder, and a pinch of sea salt. Add half of the flour to the batter, followed by half of the milk. Repeat with the remaining flour and milk and mix well. To help the cake rise, dissolve a teaspoon of baking soda in half a cup of hot water. I love this method. It makes the cake incredibly moist and fluffy. Slowly stir the hot water into the batter and mix well. Pour it into your cake pan and bake in a preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until a cake tester inserted in the center comes out clean. Check on the oranges from time to time. When the syrup has become thick and sticky, remove them to a cooling rack to dry. When the oranges are cool enough to touch, press them into a bowl of white sugar. Vanilla sugar would also be delicious. Next, I make the frosting. This is a simple frosting made with melted butter and cocoa. Whisk them together until smooth, then add in confectioner's sugar and milk. Sprinkle in a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla and continue whisking until the frosting is very smooth and glossy. When the oranges are completely dry, cut them in half. Allow the cake to cool completely in the pan, then place it on a serving dish. Pour over the frosting and spread evenly over the cake, allowing some of it to drip down the sides. Garnish the cake with the candied oranges and a dusting of powdered sugar. I love making this cake. It's perfect with my afternoon coffee or as an easy dessert on a snowy night. I hope you'll enjoy it too. Thanks for watching.